Neymar Jr., the magician from Brazil. This is the story of a boy who grew up kicking a football around the dusty streets of Brazil. A boy who would dribble past other kids twice his age, leaving them on the floor in a cloud of dust. This is the story of a boy who dreamed of one day playing for Barcelona. The boy was so good that people called him the new. But this is not the story. This is the story of Neymar. The streets were his training ground, and the favela his home. The boy was born on February 5, 1992, in the poor neighborhood of Mogi das Cruzes in Brazil. His father, Neymar Sr., worked as a local football coach and tried his best to provide for his family. But money was always tight, had little more than each other, which was all they really needed. Neymar had a mother and 3 siblings, and life was tough. Neymar slept in the same bed as his 2 brothers, and he shared his toys with his baby sister. Sometimes there wasn't any food left by the time Neymar got home from school. The family's financial situation made it difficult for Neymar to play sports because he didn't have the right equipment. But despite all these hardships, Neymar never lost sight of his dream. He dreamed of a world where he could dribble freely and score goals without having to think about money. Neymar wanted to be the best football player in the world. It may sound like a cliché, but if you asked anyone who knew Neymar as a kid what he would become, they would tell you he was destined to be great. There was just something special about Neymar. As a kid, Neymar played barefoot on the dusty streets of his neighborhood. The locals called him Magic Johnson because of his incredible ball control and fancy footwork. Neymar would leave the ball glued to his feet when he dribbled. With such confidence, it seemed like he wasn't afraid of anyone. That was probably because no one could take the ball away from him. At the age of 11, Neymar joined his first club, Santos FC. He became famous in Brazil after scoring many important goals and helping Santos win 2 Brazilian championships and 1 Copa do Brasil. Neymar was now a superstar in Brazil. People knew who he was. Magicians don't need expensive equipment to perform their tricks. All they need is a stage and an audience. And Neymar had both. The stage was the football field, and the audience, the fans. In 2013, Neymar joined Barcelona and formed a formidable attacking trio with Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez. They won many trophies together, including 2 La Liga titles and the 2015 Champions League. The MSN, as they were known, mesmerized audiences with their dazzling skills. They dazzled everyone except one person, Pep Guardiola. Guardiola was the manager of Barcelona at the time. He didn't think Neymar was good enough to play for Barcelona. Pep Guardiola told Neymar to go back to Brazil if he wasn't happy at the club. Neymar responded by scoring 2 goals against Pep Guardiola's team in his next match. Pep Guardiola then realized that Neymar was one of the best players in the world. It's hard to believe that someone as talented as Neymar would have any weaknesses. But he did. Neymar could be reckless at times, and he was known for diving. Neymar would often make a big deal out of a small foul. Fans would roll their eyes every time Neymar went down in the penalty area. They'd say, "Here we go again." Neymar was also known for being selfish. He sometimes took on too many players and didn't pass the ball when he should have. In the end, though, it didn't matter, because Neymar was just so darn good. He was the most expensive player in the world when he left Barcelona to join Paris Saint-Germain for £222 million in 2017. Life in Paris was everything Neymar dreamed of as a kid. He had everything he ever wanted. He had the beautiful city of Paris to himself, as well as some of the best players in the world. PSG had a lot of superstars. They had Kylian Mbappe, Angel Di Maria, Edinson Cavani, and of course, Neymar. They were expected to win the Champions League every year. However, PSG kept losing in the knockout stages. Neymar suffered another setback when he ruptured his metatarsal bone. In February 2018, he missed 2 months of action and was unable to help PSG win the Champions League. But Neymar made a remarkable recovery and returned to the pitch in April 2018. He scored 28 goals and provided 19 assists in all competitions, as PSG won the domestic treble of Ligue 1, Coupe de France, and Coupe de la Ligue. Critics said Neymar had rediscovered his form, but deep down, Neymar knew he could still play better. He had a taste of greatness at Barcelona, and now he wanted more. Neymar has won almost everything there is to win in club football. He has won 7 league titles, 3 domestic cups, and 1 Champions League. Individual honors include being named in the FIFA World Team of the Year 3 times and winning the South American Footballer of the Year award twice. Neymar is arguably the most talented player of his generation, but he's never won the Ballon d'Or. That's the award given to the best player in the world. Neymar wants to win the Ballon d'Or, but he knows he needs to play better. He also needs to stay fit. Injuries have hampered his progress over the past few years. Neymar has missed several important matches for both club and country due to injury. But Neymar is determined to come back stronger. He's working hard to get fit, and he's focused on winning more trophies with PSG. Neymar's relationship with the fans has been complicated. Some love him, while others criticize him. Those who love him say he's the best player in the world. Those who criticize him say he's selfish, overrated, and a diver. Neymar knows what he's capable of. And when he's on form, he's unstoppable. But he also knows that he can play better. Neymar is under pressure to succeed. Not only does he have high expectations of himself, but he also has the expectations of an entire nation. When Neymar was growing up in Brazil, he looked up to Ronaldo, the Brazilian Ronaldo, not Cristiano Ronaldo. Back then, Ronaldo was the best player in the world. He led Brazil to the 2002 World Cup title, and Neymar is the face of Brazil. He's the one carrying the hopes and dreams of an entire nation. Neymar has the chance to lead Brazil to their 6th World Cup title, but he knows it won't be easy. Brazil are one of the favorites, but they have tough competition. France, Spain, and Argentina are also in great form. Neymar is confident that Brazil can win the World Cup. He says the team is united and focused. Neymar is excited to play in Qatar. He says it'll be a great experience. Neymar is also looking forward to seeing his friends and family. Many Brazilians will travel to Qatar to support their team. Neymar says he's looking forward to seeing them. But what if Brazil doesn't win the World Cup? Neymar knows there will be disappointment. He's used to the criticism, but he doesn't let it bother him. Neymar knows he's doing his best. He knows he's giving it his all. If Brazil doesn't win the World Cup, it's not because Neymar didn't try. There's a story about Neymar that I like. It's a story about his relationship with his father. Neymar once said, "If my father hadn't been my manager, I wouldn't have made it as a footballer." Neymar's father, Neymar Sr., is his manager. But before Neymar became famous, his father was his coach. Neymar credits his father for making him the player he is today. Says his father was tough on him, but that's what made him strong. Neymar Sr. has been by Neymar's side for every step of his career. He was there when Neymar was playing in the streets of Brazil. He was there when Neymar signed his first professional contract. He was there when Neymar became the most expensive player in the world. Neymar Sr. is more than just Neymar's manager. He's his friend and confidant. They talk about everything. And Neymar says he can always count on his father for support. Neymar Sr. is a tough guy. He's not afraid to speak his mind. He's also not afraid to defend his son. When people criticized Neymar, Neymar Sr. would always come to his defense. He would tell them that Neymar is a good guy and that they should give him a break. Neymar Sr. is the perfect manager for Neymar. He understands his son better than anyone. He knows when Neymar needs to be toughened up and when Neymar needs to relax. Neymar Sr. has helped Neymar deal with the pressure of playing for Brazil. He tells Neymar to remember why he started playing football in the first place. He tells Neymar to have fun. People often ask me, what's the secret to Neymar's success? I always say it's his father. He's the reason Neymar is the player he is today. Neymar is known for his incredible skills and tricks. One of his most famous tricks is the flick. Neymar uses the flick to fool his opponents and make something out of nothing. He also uses it to beat defenders one-on-one. The flick is one of Neymar's deadliest weapons. Another one of Neymar's signature moves is the step over. Neymar uses the step over to beat defenders and create space. He usually does it when he's in the penalty area, and it often results in a goal. Neymar is also known for his free kicks. He has a variety of free kick routines, and he's not afraid to experiment. Despite all his skills and talent, Neymar is still doubted by some. They say he's not as good as Messi or Ronaldo. They say he's overrated. Neymar has heard all the criticism, and he's used to it. He knows that he's not perfect. He knows that he can play better. But Neymar is also confident. He knows he's one of the best players in the world. He knows he can beat anyone on his day. Neymar is a magician. He makes things happen. He's unpredictable, and he's exciting to watch. Neymar is also humble. He knows that he couldn't have achieved all his success without the help of others. He gives credit to his father, his coaches, and his teammates. Neymar is a role model. He's an inspiration to many young footballers. He came from nothing, and he made it. He's a winner. We have seen the brilliance of the charisma of Ronaldinho and the magic of Robinho. But now it is time for a new generation of Brazilian football stars to shine. And leading that charge is Neymar, the magician from Brazil. Thanks for watching.